Today, I want to take you on a journey. We're going to discover one of the best communities here in Nashville, Tennessee. Goodlettsville is 25 minutes just north of Nashville, Tennessee. Goodlettsville is shared between 3 counties, Davidson, Sumner, and Robertson. Today, we're going to discover homes, parks, and businesses here in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Hey, my name is Jeremy. I'm a realtor here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you like the city of Goodlettsville or you want to look at another city, let me know. My number is located right here. You can call, text, or download my free relocation guide. It's going to have everything in there you need to start your move. All right, so I got the dog in the car. We're going to go check out Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Let's go do that. We go, and if you're interested in that house right there, that is for sale. I'll leave the listing info in the notes. So Goodlettsville is a pretty cool place. If you can take a pan all around here, there's lots of trees and lots of areas around here that are wooded and things like that. So that's one of the things people like about this town. And you know, there's plenty of places to take the dog for a walk, but before we do that, I'm gonna run down here to the city hall, just kind of get you a look of the main street. You might be asking about the dog and how the dog is doing. That's usually nobody really cares about me. They really just care about the dog. All right, so we're gonna head over to Moss Wright Park. We're gonna go up underneath this train trestle here, and you're gonna see how close we are to Interstate 65. You can hop on Interstate 65 and go south, and you'll be in Nashville, you know, in just a few minutes. This kind of give you an idea. So you could be in Nashville from Goodlettsville in like 15 minutes. Parts of Goodlettsville is located inside of Davidson County, which is Nashville, and parts are like it's divided into 3 categories or 3 counties. So Goodlettsville is divided into 3 counties: Robertson, Sumner, and Davidson. Davidson connects to Nashville is in Davidson County. All right, so this is Moss Wright Park right here, and just over here is another little neighborhood. They're pretty big on decorating over there. We're gonna go over that here in just a minute. Right now I wanna focus on this park right here. Volleyball courts over there. Lots of field space. One of the things you're gonna like about this park is that it's got baseball fields. It's got quite a few of them. Over there is a walking track. It goes around the perimeter of the park. This is a pretty big park over here. Little league football fields over here. Playgrounds. There's more baseball stuff over there. Square. here's a little area to shoot some basketball, if that's what you're into. And the soccer fields are just beyond those trees over there. Now that I've given you an overview of Moss Wright Park, I'm gonna go over to that little neighborhood that we were talking about when we pulled in. So these homes, I believe, were built in the early 90s. This neighborhood also connects to luxury homes, and it also connects to a golf course. Little idea, some fast food restaurants to the left. Just over there is the Kroger's grocery store. Restaurants, things like that. All right, so we're kind of coming into Woodwind Hills subdivision. These houses, it's kind of at the end of that road called Loretta that we're talking about. And these houses here are pretty cool. Really a nice little neighborhood. There's a home for sale. Maybe we'll check that out later. So some of the main roads back here in this neighborhood would be called Loretta that we're on right now. Then there's Emily, and then various roads kind of branch off of those roads there. So dogs are whining, ain't she whines? Oh my goodness, this is why we can't travel. All right, so now we're at another little shopping center. This shopping center has a Publix in it. It's pretty new. There's a place called Pasta Galafi or something like that. It's a pretty good little place. Fresh. They make fresh pasta there. If that's what you're into. Let's take a little spin around. All right. So you kind of got your Little Caesars, things like that. Some Firehouse. You also got a Bojangles over there. It's right over here is Lassiter's, Pueblo Viejo, and I just got to take a minute. And talk about Pueblo Viejo. This is one of the best Mexican restaurants you'll ever eat at. And if you look at me, you know that when it comes to food, I'm pretty passionate. We are at the Publix. So right near this little area that we're in right now is a really nice community. It's a lot of older homes built over here. then they have a subdivision that was kind of built around the 2008 era of time, I guess. So that being said, let's go take a look at some homes over there. Hey, what's the matter with you, girl? Alright, so we're on Loretta Drive right now, and we just left the Publix. So you're real close to stuff on this road here. You got some pretty nice neighborhoods. These yards are pretty big. Some of them are 3/4 of an acre to an acre, and then you got some that might be even a little bit bigger than that. So just got little streets and nice little homes out here. I'm gonna take you to the newer part that's back here. So, damn dog, a whiner, ain't she? She whines. Oh my goodness, this is why we can't travel. It's another little antique shop. So yeah, we're headed back down Main Street. We passed the school, there's the church. There's all kinds of places to get your worship on if that's what you like to do. Little restaurants. Oh goodness. All right, so we're going down Main Street down here, and you can tell my dog is acting a little crazy. Sorry about that. We're going down Main Street, and you can tell the roads are a little rough. That's the biggest drawback right now, is that there's been a lot of construction and a lot of stuff going on. This town is booming, I'll tell you that. And over here, we're gonna look at this would be the city hall right here. It's where that's where if you're gonna go to court or get a speeding ticket or whatever, that's where you're gonna go. And it's just right across from I-65, which is that way. And the other thing you're gonna notice about this little town here, let me spin you back around. There's lots of shops and things like that. Some cool little coffee joints and breakfast nooks and things like that. Daisy, stop it. And up here, Daisy, stop it. Up here is the, oh shit, what's going on? Okay, so up here is the the community center, little playground right outside of this community center. This is called P Park, and it's pretty cool. If you live right here in Goodlettsville, you can access this center. There's pool tables, basketball, stuff like that up in there. It's really a nice place to come hang out, bring the kids or not kids. And over here we got the water park, the little splash pad, and then over here we got another big old playground. It's kind of cool. And a nice pavilion hang out at. Yeah, there we are, the little splash pad. So yeah, this is P Park. And one of the added little bonuses, and all this stuff is pretty new. Like I come back here 3 or 4 times, something else has been added. So over here you got some tennis courts. I'm gonna spin back around. Got some tennis courts over there. My dog is wanting to play with everybody. Here's another shot of this little thing. So in a second, here in just a second, we're going to go check out a little neighborhood that's really close to this park. While we're on the way, talk to you a little bit about the population. The cool thing about Goodlettsville, it's mixed with acreage or small yards, big yards, whatever, restaurants. You can get 5 acres of a home of 5 acres, and then you can still not be away from normal city life. So there's so many options, so many different ways, types of living here. Let's spin you back around. We're going to take a look at the Park View Preserve here. Whoops, that was an accident. Going back. All right. So this is a really nice little community. Goodlettsville is not really far from the lakes. Like there's a couple of lakes within a little driving distance. Like if you wanted to say you wanted to have a boat or you want to take your family, your friends to the lake, you can do that pretty easy. There's one lake that's maybe 10-15 minutes away. That's Old Hickory Lake. That's the biggest lake that we got, I believe, and it connects, with rivers and stuff like that. There's a dam and all that. And Percy Priest is not much further. It might be 30 minutes away. So you kind of get the feel of, Goodlettsville being a nice place to hang out. Another thing is there's quite a bit of grocery stores, stuff like that. So we got like a Publix, we've got H.G. Hills, and we've got a Kroger, things like that. So you can pretty easily hang on, she keeps whining. What is the matter with you, Daisy? Daisy, where you at? Look, you got the window open. What's your problem, huh? Daisy? Okay, we'll go. Probably wants a little snack.